campus and welcome to the gym. We are here today to talk about Jaybird, and with me I have Oscar, who is a member of the Jaybird family.
Yes, I am.
You are. And we also have Emma here. You like to work out and you are using the Vista 2.
Yeah, I do. And I always have them close by, as you can see.
Yeah, that's really good. So nice to have you both here. I will start with you, Oscar. Would you say this is a typical environment for Jaybird?
I would. The gym is one of our environments that you would find us, but that could also be the running trails. That can be if you're canoeing, if you're climbing mountains, anywhere where you sweat is the perfect environment for our products.
So it's fair to say that you make products for people who like to exercise?
Very fair to say that.
Yeah.
We have been doing that for 12 years, ever since we came out with our first product, which was two athletes who were tired of bad technology, of products that fall out from your ear and break when you sweat or if you drop them in the ocean. That's how it all started, and as I said, 12 years later, we're still doing the same thing, but with slightly better technology. The sound is better. We now have a better durability. Yeah, we have a more complete product nowadays, but once you break sweat, that's when you should start to think about Jaybird.
All right, so how would you say Vista 2 is different from other brands?
Well, first of all, Vista 2 is a fantastic audio experience. You don't have to be an athlete to use our products. You could be a person who just like to go for a power walk, or you could be a person who just like to sit home and listen to music. The app is something that I always advise the sales guys in store to download, because there you get the full experience from our product. We actually have something called personalized equalizer there, where you can really set the earbuds to sound according to how you hear sounds. You could also choose a preset that is already in there. If, for example, like heavy bass, we got a preset for that, just add it. Then we have the durability, which is really one of our main pillars when we create a product. Vista 2 comes with an IP68 certification, which means that it's fully waterproof. So you can be sure that you can tell your customer that they can bring it anywhere. If it's pouring rain, no worries. If you drop them in the ocean, no worries. You can pick them up and they will still work. As well are they dust proof, so if they're dirty you could just wash them off, no problem. They are obviously also sweat proof, which is like the main thing for an athlete. You need to sweat in them and not having to replace them every month. So when you do the need of analysis with your customer, make sure that you ask them like, what are you going to use them for? If they have mentioned like, I'm going to run with them, I'm going to work out, well, then you can start to talk about these great benefits.
So Emma, what kind of exercise do you do?
So I like to run, but I also do a lot of workouts in the gym. So different workouts, everything from CrossFit to just working out with the barbells or body weights. Yeah, so whatever I feel like that day I'm doing, yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to then?
I listen to a lot of house music. I feel like when I work out, I really need that extra pep music that gives you that extra energy. But it's very important, like you can't do a workout without music. So I downloaded the app when I got my headphones, and I did a personalized EQ test, so I could do my own sound settings in the app, and then it's saved in the earbuds. So whenever I want to use them, I can just grab them, put them in, and I got my own sound settings, and it sounds amazing. So
yeah, that is something that it's not difficult, and it's not, if you don't like apps, you can even delete the app after you made that personal thing, because your music should sound the way you want it to sound. So I always advise everyone to download it, but then don't bother about it if you don't want to have the app. But if you listen to house music, obviously you want that heavy bass, you should be able to get it. But if you listen to podcasts, for example, maybe you want that crisp voices, and you'll be able to find that in there as well.
I think When I'm thinking of AirPods, I have two concerns. The one is that I'm like afraid of them like going out of my ear, like falling out, and the other one is that I wouldn't find them because with the cord I like find it every time. I'm like searching for them because I see them. They are everywhere. But if they are just like small things, I'm not sure. I would like have them in my pocket and like.
Yeah. So now I understand why you have the cord, because that's your problem.
I'm a messy girl.
Yeah. But we have solutions to that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they are small.
Yeah.
And many people will like to think that just because they are so small, they will come out of from your ear when you start lifting.
Yeah.
But we focus a lot and we set a mindset to create a pair of earphones that you really can use if you're into running like Emma, or going to the fight box, or lifting weights, or climbing mountains, or canoeing, or whatever. They should stay in your ears. You don't really have to bother about them. Once you put them in your ear, it's you and your music.
That's good.
So that's really the concept of the brand.
Yeah.
But if you would lose them, there is a function in the app that Emma talked about, which is called Find My Buds.
Yeah.
From there, she could see where they actually are.
Yeah.
She could send out a beeping sound to them, so she could hear them if she doesn't find them. And this is much thanks to new technology, which is called Bluetooth Low Latency.
Okay.
So it sends out like a really small signal that is not consuming for the battery. It's just for you to get a connection with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works very well.
Do you find it?
Confirm that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I also wonder how do you feel when you have the earphones in your ear?
No, but I have the same concerns as you, so I've been struggling a bit with finding the right fit. And to be honest, I've been like super negative when someone says like you should have in-ear headphones.
Yeah.
I'm like I can't have in-ear headphones.
No, I have the same feeling. Yeah.
Because they fall out or they just don't fit. I have small ears, weird ears apparently. So
I think I have that too.
But when I try these, they just fit perfectly.
Yeah.
So
that's really good.
Yeah, it was.
And you can like run and you can do all that kind of things when you have that in, and it will not fall out.
Yeah, exactly. I can even do like burpees and they stay in.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's like the test.
Yeah. They are burpee proof. Yeah, for sure.
It's good that you say it, and obviously they're not going to fit the entire world, but they actually come with 3 different sizes.
Okay,
so the plug and the fin is in 3 sizes. Once you find the one that fits your ear the best, just put it in your ear and you're ready to go. When we released the first version of Vista One, our mindset was to make the best athlete earbud true wireless on the market. We wanted to make the best fit, so it would sit firmly, no matter what sort of sport you're into. The problem with that is that can create a danger, because if you have that close fit, you will create a passive noise isolation. So if you, for example, go out for a run here in Stockholm in the traffic, it can be quite dangerous because you can't hear what's going on around you. So what we did was that we put athlete awareness as our main word when we sort of created it. So you can be totally sure that if you go out here for a run, tap the bud, you will switch on the surround sense mode and you will hear what's going on around you.
Is this the only earphones you are using?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I use them when I'm at the gym, but I also use them when walking to the gym or home from the gym or when I'm at work. They're very good for everyday use, I would say.
Because you are out running a lot.
Yes.
How do you feel like in the traffic, like when there is a lot of people around you? How do you feel about that?
I think like it's really good that you can change the different settings, so you can have active noise cancelling on, or you can have surround sounds. But my favorite thing is actually to only use one headphone.
Okay, yeah.
So you can use both of them separately, so it's like 2 masters. So I can choose to have the right one or the left one, depending on.
Okay, so I say the music doesn't change for you then? Like it will not be less quality?
No,
okay.
Exactly. So same as if you use both, but you can just choose to only have one, and then you automatically you get more of the surroundings, and you can be more aware of traffic or people or whatever. So
that can be good if you are biking as well.
Yeah, it's a good sales pitch that you talk about there, to just use one of the buds. because that's still quite unusual in the market to find where you can use them independently. It could be that your hearing is better on one ear, or you're sensitive, you just want to use one. And that obviously works with taking phone calls as well. What we've done from our previous model, the Vista One, is that we have included 2 more microphones. So it's now 2 microphones per bud. So you got 4 microphones in total, so better call quality, and yeah, you got the volume control and everything on the bud, so just simply press the button and you answer the call. If you want to reject it or adjust the volume, you can do everything by just pressing or tapping on either of the bud. The ANC is great. I use it when I'm on the train. It really cuts off the high voices, so you can be focused on what you're doing. And we talked about the app. You can go in there and adjust it if you want more awareness in, or if you want to cut more of the door sound out, you can do that in there. So
I don't need to hear everybody screaming around me.
You don't have to, and
That's good.
if you, like, for example, have the ANC on and you just, like, quickly want to switch to the surround sound, you just tap. In a second you'll hear that what sort of setting it's on.
Yeah, okay.
So,
That's
yeah.
really good, like if you're trying to study or you're trying to read something and you don't want to hear people around you talking.
Exactly.
I think my favorite thing about them is that they're very easy to use. Like, I feel like every time I can just grab them and they are fully charged because of the charging in the case.
Yeah, what about the battery life? How long is it?
It's 8 hours on one charge, but as Emma said, the case will also charge them, so you get another 2 charges in there, so it's 24 hours in total. They also actually support wireless charging, so practically any charging pad they will work on. And you also have the quick charge. In 5 minutes you'll get 1 hour of playtime, so if you have forgot to charge them, just put them there, 5 minutes, you're good to go for a long gym session, if that's what you're about to do.
Okay, so what advice would you give to a salesperson selling this product?
I think, as I mentioned before, the fit of these headphones, because I feel like before I started using these, I was very negative towards in-ears. So if I can have these, who has like very weird and tiny ears, I think that's a very fair point to highlight, especially if a customer has a very negative feeling towards the in-ear headphones. I also really appreciate the sound. My personal equalizer, it's saved in the buds, so I never had to revisit it. It's very easy and it sounds very good every time I use it.
So really, here is a product that what you've been known that Jaybird is known for, which is the perfect fit, the durability, as well as the sound. But now we also have surround sense and ANC, so you have a complete product to present for the customer that can be used anywhere. And as I said, you really don't have to train to use our product, but you can, and you don't have to be afraid that they will break on you.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody at campus. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Emma, for being here. So nice to have you.
Thank you.
I think it's time to hit the gym.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Bye, guys.